Yo, what up? Outside watering my lawn. Um, doing this brief video, post Evo video. Had a week to recuperate. Um, it was good, as you may or may not know. Me, my wife, and my two sons went to Evo. It was supposed to be three sons, but my son, my eldest, he's in the military. He's in the Navy. He got leave approved, and then it got, you know, recanted or taken away. I don't even want to talk about it, but he was supposed to meet us in Vegas, but he couldn't. So it was just the four of us in Vegas. My mid son and my youngest son, both their birthdays was the first week of August. Actually, my youngest son, his birthday was the day we came back from Vegas. So that was their first time in Vegas. They had fun. We, um, we got there Thursday. They got to see the Jabberwockies. They enjoyed the Jabberwockies. Then Friday we was at the tournament. I went 2-2. Like I said in my previous video, I don't want to go 0-2 in front of my family. Well, I won my first match. He's not the first match guy I went against. He's not really a Street Fighter player. He's a Tekken player. He was just playing just to get experience. I beat him. The second guy I played, he's a Street Fighter player. I lost to him. Third person I played was a Swedish or Dutch guy, a weird guy. He was playing with modern controls, Monot, and he asked for a button check. That threw me off, but I beat him. And then the fourth guy, and then at that time, my wife was like, "I'm tired," because we was at the tournament for damn near like 4 or 5 hours. She's like, "I'm going upstairs." I was like, "Okay." The last guy I played, he beat me, and I was at the tournament. But it was an experience. But but now my wife, she's seen firsthand what I do at tournaments. Because for years, for the last 10 or 12 years, my wife was like, "Oh, you going to a tournament? You about to have fun?" I'm like, "You don't understand what I do as a managing director of a esports fighting game team. I don't. I have like 30% of fun. Everything else is working when I'm at the tournament." When I went to Evo 2016, that was the first time I went for myself, and I had fun. I had the best fun I had at a tournament. Well, the second best time I had at a tournament. Um, this time I had fun too. Well, yeah, I had fun too, but my wife's seen firsthand what I do at tournaments, and it wasn't even. It was only 1/3 of what I do at a tournament when I go to a tournament. Okay. Oh my God, Andre was. Andre. He was on my team years ago. Oh my God, is Andre. He was there. I met up with him. He was like, "Can you come watch my tournament matches?" I said, "Okay." Dude was everywhere. He's like, "I'm not sober. I hate playing these games when I'm sober. I need to smoke some, drink some to play." I was like, "No, you don't. This is what you always do. Play the damn game sober." He's like, "I go to the bathroom." And then the referee was like, "Overthink, because he was going by overthink. It's your turn on the match." And my wife was like, "Where is he at?" I was like, "Let me call him." Then I had to go get him. He's like, "Your match is starting." He's like, and then the referee was like, "Oh, you was gone, so come back in about 10 minutes." All right, I was like, "Did you even go to the bathroom?" "No, I was talking to the knuckle dude and this and that." I'm like, "What the fuck? Stay here. Your match is next." Then he's like, "I'll be back." He went off, and then he got called again. Then I had to go chase him down again. Then he hit the match, and then my wife was like, "Oh my God, he is tiring me the fuck out. Why won't he just stay where he is?" I was like, "Maria, now you see what I do at match when I go to tournaments. And now just imagine, this is just one guy, and I don't even sponsor him anymore, and he's not a player on my team anymore. And this is one guy. Now imagine going to a tournament and you've got a full roster of 5 or 6 players, and then you trying to play your matches, and then next people calling you like, "Have you seen Wolf Chrome? Wolf Chrome about to be late for his match, so I gotta call Wolf Chrome. Weapons Left is at his pool, but his controller's malfunction, so I gotta go get him a controller." You know what I'm saying? D Dog, we used to run ragged at tournaments. By the time we get home, we get exhausted. And then our wives be like, "Why are you so tired? You had that much fun? You don't know what the fuck I went through at these tournaments." Like, I mean, excuse my language, but I'd be so mad. And we used to have like tiffs, no, not really arguments, but like disagreements. She's like, you be having fun at these tournaments. He's like, you don't know what I be going through these tournaments with these players. Alucard is he's advancing, but he stepped out to go to the bathroom. He needs to come back to sign and take a picture of the bracket. Gotta go get Antoine. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go get this player. Gotta call this player. This player. Oh, and then the players be in multiple game tournaments. You know, Andre be like, I gotta play Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Pool G. But in Street Fighter 4, my other tournament is about to start in 5 minutes. Can you go over there and tell the referee I'm at Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament? Let him know I'm about to finish this match, and then I'm gonna come over here. You got to come all the way over here on this side of the bracket, side of the tournament to play. Got to go do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't find my jersey. Why are you not in your jersey? Oh, I can't find my jersey. I need a belt. You need a belt? Like stressful. Yeah, it's like shouts out to the people who keeps the tournament running in the background and people who support the players at these tournaments. Y'all the real MVPs because a lot of these players and spectators don't understand what we go through to make sure the tournament is playing to make sure these players are comfortable as shit. They don't understand like not all players, but most players are divas. Some players are not divas, and some players is about focus on the game, and that's where that focus should be. This is their craft. This is what they train, and this is their talent. This is what they spend hours and hours upon hours to do. And it's up to if they're sponsored, it's up for the manager or their coach to make sure that their life is complete so they can focus on the game. But at the same time, the players give us hell, man. They're like, do your job. Do your job or you will be replaced. So, like I said, that was at this past Evo. And that was just one ex-player. And my wife was like, oh my God, he has tuckered me out. First of all, I haven't seen somebody or heard somebody use the word tucker in a long time. She's like, I'm tuckered out. He has ADHD or something. So then yeah, I met a couple, I saw a couple friends. I'm mad I didn't see Afro Code. I talked to him via text. I'm mad I didn't see Afro Code um, in person. I did see Ryan Hart. I wanted to talk to him, but Ryan Hart looked like he was, going to the venue, and he looked like he was rushed, so I didn't want to bother him. I enjoy talking to Ryan Hart. I love Ryan Hart's gameplay. He's one of my favorite esports players. I love sitting down and talk to him. Ryan, if you're seeing this, man, I'm mad. I miss talking. I miss talking to you for a minute. I miss talking to Problem X Ben. I wanted to talk to Ben. I like talking to Ben. Ben is cool. Uh, I miss talking to my grandson, Rico Suave. Um, I talked to Coach Steve. Met up with Coach Steve. Coach Steve's birthday was on Saturday. I was trying to get in touch with him, after his match in King of Fighters, so I can get him a birthday drink or whatnot. But he got sick, so that was the end of that. And then um, talked to Jabali. I met up with Jabali, and Jabali was like, "Hey, what's up?" I introduced him and my wife and then my two boys. He's like, "Are these two boys your sons?" I was like, "Yeah, my sons are taller than me." He's like, "Man, they can beat your ass. They tall as shit." I was like, "Yeah, I know they tall." He's like, "God damn, they taller than me, and I'm 6'2". I was like, "I know." And then I met up with Combo Fiend. Combo Fiend always talking shit as soon as he see me. As soon as I walked up to Combo Fiend, Peter was like, "Hey, you lost weight." Fuck you, Combo Fiend. Damn, hello. Can you say hello? Can you say hi? Can you? Yeah, we ain't seen each other in 3 years. Can you say hi at least? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, this your wife? Hi. How do you Peter put up with this guy? SoCal. Anyway, anyway. So yeah. Um, that was Friday and Saturday. Saturday evening, I was watching Minna. Right, Minna went against the the Japanese JP player. I forgot his name. Start with an S. He lost to him. Got put in losers. So then Minna sat where I was sitting, and it was weird. Okay, you're facing this way, right? And this is one screen. Then directly behind us on the other side of the tournament is the other side where they doing top 24 or to get to top 6. So we be watching this screen, and then when it's done, we stand up and turn around and watch the other fight. So while Minna was facing the Japanese JP player, right behind us, Kaba was facing either Punk or Knuckle Duo. I can't remember. So we were watching this, and all we hear, oh, behind us. It was like, damn, I'm not turning around. So then the Minna finished, and then Kaba got eliminated, and he finished. So Minna went to, sat next to where I was sitting and was watching Kaba getting eliminated. Then he came around because his turn was coming up again. He had to go against Takedo. So he sat next to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to talk to him. So I was like, hey, Minna, man. I walked right up to him, and he was sitting there. I got a picture. If you see my TikTok, you see the picture. I walked up to him. I was like, hey, man, nice to meet you. Enjoy your play style. But let's get to the real. These Japanese players know the Luke matchup. I know Luke is. I've seen the video with you and Dual Kevin. They know the Luke matchup. They don't know the Blanca matchup. I don't care. They don't know the Blanca matchup. Play Blanca and beat the shit out of this. Please win this tournament, bro. Only 3 people I know is gonna win this tournament: you, Engelberg, or Punk. Stop messing around. He started laughing. I was like, stop messing around. Use Blanca, bro. Come on, bro. They don't know the matchup. None of these motherfuckers know the matchup. Beat their ass. So he started laughing. Then I was like, you know what? Let me take a picture. Then I took a picture with him. Now, when I was talking to him, I was bent over talking to him because he was sitting down. My wife snuck a picture and took a picture of me talking to him. And then I was like, and everybody was like, what when everybody saw the picture, I was like, what you talking to him? I was telling him to beat everybody ass with Blanca. So then my one friend was like, there you go, coaching again. I was like, I'm not coaching. What I look like? I'm saying I manage players and I coach players, but shit, he's the cream of the creme, man. You know what I'm saying? He 2-time Capcom Cup champion. What can I say to him? You know what I'm saying? But I did tell him, like, look, you better use goddamn Blanca. Jokingly, not like seriously, but jokingly, he got a kick out of it and started laughing. But, I mean, he did 2-time Capcom champion, Capcom Cup champion. What I say is irrelevant. He know what he's doing. He laughed because he know I was right. Then Sunday, we got into the arena. My sons, my mid son, we got down there early, like, because Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3 was the first tournament at 10 o'clock in the morning. We got down there. We got down there. We had our book bags. They sent us back. We had to go take our book bags back. So then by the time we got back to the venue, it was no floor seats. Because I kind of wanted to sit on the floor for the first tournament of the day. We sat, near the floor. It was a good top 6. Then we left, and then we went to get something to eat. Wife got sick, so she was in the bed for most of Sunday. She couldn't even go to the Street Fighter 6 finals at the end of the night. So in the night we went to the Street Fighter 6 finals. Me and my 2 boys, they had a ball, and we sat like near the top. And my son was like, "Why we can't sit on the floor? A lot of people are leaving the Guilty Gear finals. We can go sit on the floor." I was like, "I'm not sitting on the floor." He's like, "Why not?" I was like, "Don't go down there." He's like, "Well, why are we not sitting on the floor?" I was like, go down there. He went down there, and he was like, "The stench." I was like, "Yeah, a lot of those people have been sitting there since 10 a.m. They have not moved, so they won't lose their 4 seats." So it's like a mosh. It's like a must pit. You heard a mosh pit. It's a must pit. The back end of the floor seats are stinky. The front end of the floor seats are all the staff and the Evo staff and all the pro players, and that's cool. That part probably don't stink, but the back end of the floor, no, that's what we be sitting in. No, that shit stink. Don't go down there. He's like, "But all these pro players, you can go down there." I was like, "Yeah, I did that in 2013, 2016. I'm just here to be in the arena. I don't care about, mean people. I just want to see a good show. I don't care." And plus, me going down there, and like talking to people ain't gonna talk to me. They trying to see the matches. They don't, like, yeah. I'm like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" "Yeah, Sin Killer, shut the fuck up. We watching the finals." So then that was done, and then we came home, and then as you can see, I'm sleepy because I worked last night and I was up for 24 hours because I was taking care of my sick wife who just getting over a bunch of COVID. I don't have COVID. Wife has COVID, which is downright hilarious because my wife has been giving me the business about it. My wife is a registered nurse, and for the last 3 years, she has been taking care of multiple, I would say a good like 80 or 60 to 80 patients that had COVID for 3 years. Through the 3 years, through the pandemic and everything, she has taken care of COVID patients and everything. Never had COVID. Never. Um, been around family members that had COVID. Didn't get it. Two of my sons has had COVID. Didn't get it. The very second she go to evil for the first time in her goddamn life, she gets COVID. So of course she's been letting me have it. You and your sick ass friends, it's like you and your fucking sick ass friends, your stinking ass friends. And it's like, I've been going through my whole life now dealing with COVID patients. As soon as I go to your punk ass tournament, I get COVID. At first, I was like, at first, before we found out what it was, I was like, oh, you're a FGCer now. You came from your first tournament, you got sick. I'm like, you FGC now, but yeah. So fun times. So yeah, my my sons are avoiding her like the plague. I've been taking very good care of her. She's doing well now. She's good at a good 80% back to what she is normally. That plane ride back though, she was looking blue and sick and had to get a vomit bag and just in case she throw up. It was not looking good. So I've been nursing her back to health. Me, I got a cold. So yes, I got an Evo cold. I already took my COVID test twice. I don't have it, but I'm getting over a cold, so I'm good. But that's my Evo experience for a nutshell. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm about to go finish watering the new grass and then probably play some Street Fighter. I haven't played Street Fighter since Monday since I got home. I did a few combos, do this, and went online, beat everybody ass because once you leave a major tournament and come back, you get Super Saiyan. You learn all the tricks that you learn at the tournament and use it online. Oh yeah, we played Project L. Um, they had a they had a setup, and you can only play 2v2. They had setups with pads and setup with sticks. We used the setup for pads, and it was me and my wife versus my two sons. They won the first game. They was talking mad shit. I was like, oh, hold on, like tag me in. Then I beat their ass, and you can only do 2 matches. You can either go 2-0 or go 1-1. So we went 1-1. Also, my son, my youngest, he's trying to get into video game design. I said, when you dare try to talk to everybody, I'm gonna try to see if you can talk to the cannons. But the cannons was all over the place, and they were so busy, so you couldn't talk to them. And then people was telling me they're not gonna talk to my son anyway because the developers, Riot Games, is all on them about talking about people about the game development. But my son did talk to one of the developers. He was a younger black gentleman in his like early 30s, late 20s. My son picked his brain, and I think they exchanged numbers. And he's gonna take him under his wing to teach him how to get into video game development. That was cool. Then my son talked to one of the MK developers. He didn't talk to Ed Boon. He was like, even though me and Ed Boon are beefing, I was like, don't let that stop you from talking to Ed Boon. If you get a chance, talk to him. Talk to him. He didn't talk to Harada, but he did talk to Matt. So that was cool. So my son, my son graduates in 2025 from high school, but he's taking college courses, so he knows what college courses he needs to take to get into game design. He actually made a game himself, and the game looks pretty cool for somebody doing for one person to create this game. I saw his pause screen. I was like, "Damn, you did this?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's kind of awesome." So he's on the right path. So that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to handle this business. All right, peace.